Today we're looking at the West End Blues commemorative trumpet. This really is a show horn designed to commemorate Louis Armstrong and West End Blues and some other things, but it's primarily a horn I put together so that when people come into the shop they can test horns and fall in love with this one, because it's an amazing horn that plays everything from lead to combo. It's really big and beautiful, and it's the horn that I think most people are going to gravitate towards. So I mostly built it for that purpose. Technically it is for sale, but it's the horn I take home every day and play at home. So I'd like to keep it here as long as I can. Of course, I could always build myself another horn if you fall in love with this one as well. Now, this one is silver and gold, and a little bit of the silver is starting to tarnish, so I really need to polish it up. But I wanted you to see that because after a few months, let's see, I think I had this horn plated maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Then you can see it's starting to tarnish because I haven't done anything with it. The gold is never going to tarnish. So I'll point out some of the features and then I'll play this horn for you. First off, this is a lead pipe 4, bell 7. It has a very special set of braces on the top that are not normally available. We don't offer these as a custom option. These braces look completely solid on the top, but on the other side they do have cutouts and they are quite a bit lighter than they appear. So the horn isn't that heavy. With that said, I think it is around 3 pounds, 13 ounces, something like that. And it does have our larger receiver. So this is the R1. The receiver is removable, like on almost all of our horns. You can change the insert to adjust flexibility, airflow, resonance, and slotting. And I use very little gap on mine, so I have a small gap insert in there with a fairly large venturi, and you can see that seamlessly goes into the lead pipe. Our mouthpieces do fit it exact, so when you purchase this horn you can have a mouthpiece set up to make this look completely seamless. That can be true on all of our horns. Lead pipe 4 is a really well-rounded medium large to large lead pipe. You can play pretty much everything on it, and it's one of our most popular lead pipes for people that are playing all around music and jazz combo. I have engraved in here on the CNC machine the intro to West End Blues from Louis Armstrong. So that's what's here. On the top we have the Harrelson logo. This does have the spiral CNC machine stems, which was an interesting project to make those in the first place. And the mod kit is our 1/2 inch top and bottom caps and the mod 2 finger buttons. You could change these finger buttons to have inlays in them. That's totally up to you. They're not in there right now. It has the ergonomic finger rings with the larger 3/8 inch thick thumb ring. And it has the pinky ring rest, so I can rest my pinky up there, or I can put it in the ring when I want to set the horn down or do something else with it. I like that because it's just a nice spacing. This one does have a really cool tuning slide. You do not have to have this tuning slide in this horn. You can have it if you like, but personally I prefer to keep it because it's a demo here. It was actually another customer's design, and we can put a matching tuning slide that's the style R in there unless you really love this. But that is a serpent and some 16th notes. It does have Saturn water keys, and what else is there to say about this horn other than to play it? So let's play it a little bit. Yeah, it's fun to play. This horn really almost feels like it's pulling the air out of you and creating the music. I mean, it lets me go to a different place that I can't go to as easily on the other horns. Partially because I've been playing it for a few weeks or a couple months. Also because it's the configuration that really does fit a lot of players, and it just feels good. I don't even know how else to say it. If you were to compare it to an Adams or a Monette or a Taylor, I mean, it's a day and night difference, because on those horns you have to spend a lot of time finding the adjustments to really feel like you might be able to play the horn. This horn, just by adjusting the inserts in the VGR, in 15 minutes you can find the setting that feels right, and you can go straight to that magical place in your brain where you want to create. It's the horn I can hardly ever put down. And when I go home and practice this at night, a lot of times I'll pull it out and I'll say, hey, I'm just going to play for a few minutes. And an hour goes by and I lose track of time. That's what you want. That's the kind of horn you want. I kind of hope nobody buys it for a little while so I can keep playing it. But I guess if you buy it, I'll have to build myself another one. So that is the West End Blues trumpet. It's a very high efficiency model that we do not normally offer. It was primarily designed for you to try out here and to want to buy one of our horns, and it works very well for that. But we do have it for sale. So I hope you enjoy this horn and this video, and have a great day.